I know. It is indeed past midnight right now. But I kind of accidentally took a 2-hour nap a few hours ago, so I'm not tired at all. Cloud was online earlier, and he was working towards Eye of Harmony, but you're kind of missing UU Matter and Spacetime here. Hello, Money Bastantes. Eye of Harmony when? Soon, soon. It's happening. Believe in me. It takes so long to simulate, though. Like, it shouldn't take this long. There must be something weird with the recipes. Could actually be like tools or something? Oh, nice garbage cleaning as well. Does this thing use tools, or is it just the size of the craft? Might also be the reason. A hefty one. Any duels though. So, yeah. So let's see what I'm missing here. Graphite is trivial. My quadrets, I need to set the buffer to be bigger. Petrocium Ingo, huh? Oh, okay. I think the steel Yota tank is too small. Molten glass, this shouldn't be missing. Oh wait, no, okay, both of the, wait, this is missing because the craft took so long. This is missing because we don't have a pattern for making molten steel. Space time is, well, we have to get this. Oh yeah, the stew matter is the main thing. The rope here, yeah, this is also, we have this, it's just the craft took so long. So basically, the only things we need are the UU matter and the space time. And steel. I kind of want to get the space time upgraded today, the UU matter upgraded. We can hopefully start the Eye of Harmony craft tomorrow and clock the entire auto crafting for the next 5 days or so. And for infra upgrade, very rare. Yep. Who would have thought you have to upgrade infra in this game? Low qual clown. Alright, so these have been running, and I think we are voiding the bio stuff. Cool. Yeah. I think the healer is finished here. And hopefully void a little bit less filling this. Might have to make like UHV healers. This is still avoiding. Look at this for like a minute to see if it's keeping up or not. Hello, Diddy. Upgrading some infra so they can run overnight. Not been full yet, so looks like it's like barely keeping up. That's like my life. Yeah, that's the entire New Horizon experience, just upgrading. This looks like it's actually keeping up now. So we stop voiding this advanced thing. But last night when I left, we had a 0 biostats, and I have 14 million. So definitely doing its job. Crafting queue is almost done. Missing. I think the opticals are stuck. So now we have to upgrade the entire backbone, we have to add a new compass, we have to upgrade the UV matter. So many things to do. Let's start on the steel Yota tank though. I forget that. A really quick one. Do more work on Acfuel or another antimony. I had to fix a number of my quadrian to maybe fix that. All your problems are fixed by a single space elevator miner. Like, it gets everything you need. I mean, you might need a few of the modules, but like everything in actual users can be mined with this space miner. The steel is on the other side. I think it's the topmost, remember correctly. The steel, it should be like 27 million. Oh, it's one. Yeah, well, it is 1 trillion. Just means these. Okay, so it's made of steel pattern. That fix everything. I have one. Let me try increasing this priority here to like 1,000. To 300 should be enough. And ordering billion steel. Oh, oh, that's only 100 million. Oops. You going in here? Um, Wait, we have 92 billion still, and it was still complaining about the Bedrockium. I don't think that's the problem here. Um, oh, okay. Yeah. I see the problem here. To be taken out. There you go. Right, next up, the UU matter stuff. Is EPO and questioning of placing tons of void miners is worth it? I think it is worth it. It's really easy to get rid of them later on. And they do speed up the game quite a lot. Because space, like you can only really do space mining in UHV, so you somehow have to get through ZPN and UV and UHV without void miners, so it's feasible. It's not that hard to set up the void miners, and you anyways have to share the ore processing with them, so they kind of. It's a very easy transition into the space elevator, as you can like put it in your main base, and you can just then gradually take away the void miners. But yeah, definitely do invest them. I already set up a few of these. At least the casings. There's all the hatches, the controllers, the glass is still missing. Okay. Your ore processing factory is up today. Nice. Yeah, those are so good though for scaling. Like ore processing is annoying to scale before those. I can just keep spamming more OPs and overclocking them, and they just tear through like millions of ore in a few minutes. FPS is surprisingly good here actually, like 50. Is there anything inside my render distance? Or I set these up. Actually, I should probably check on the optical mainframes. Cloud did say that the coolant went to the wrong tank somehow. We might have to clear out all of the output hatches. At the 1.5 million crushed quadria oxide, that's not going to get processed, and then I'm going to do dedicated line just doing quadria. You can't really do a dedicated line. I think it's part of the entire NAC line. As you need like the P507, and I guess you don't need the 4 organic acids for Naquadria, so I did like target the Naquadria only. We actually have a separate or like a completely different problem here where we just don't have the Naquadria oxide dust. Our NAC line is so fast that it tears through all the Naquadria faster than we can mine it. That's also another thing I need to set up. I need to add more miners to get more ores. Do all of them? Almost. I think I have enough glass. It's pretty cheap though, so I guess like order 1,000 or something. Auto crafting is free once more, so things actually go fast. It's actually pretty hefty to make this. Didn't take too long though. Like a few minutes. Realized that you could just have auto build this. Oops. Oh, easy thing to make. What do you need to do matter? Actually don't know. The Eye of Harmony needs it, but might be the casings. Let's see. stabilizer or something. Uh, Something uses the UV matter, but you need like 5 billion UV matter to make the Eye of Harmony. Tier 1. Nanites? Nanites actually might be it, yeah. Gold nanites maybe? No. Chromium? Look right. Actually. This actually might be it. 48 neutronium nice for 4 casings, and each nanite is 200,000. Yeah, that's. I think we have to finally set up the mega nano forge over here as well. The one nanite factory we have is not going to cut it. I have the maintenance set up. The area in the organisms, no, that it's not connected at all. Because we didn't have any need for a lot of nanites yet. But it's going to be useful very soon. And it's nice having an area we can just put the machines in and it's already like done. Yeah, there is no real like sink for nanites before Eye of Harmony. Should I share the mufflers on here? Yeah. I will place them all first and then I'll rotate them. Walter, there is insane. Yeah, she really went all out. Like he spent a day just trying to figure out how to wall trade them like that. That's pretty crazy. I don't think you're even supposed to be able to like rotate them upside down. Why are these not forming? Oh, right. Oh, it's already finished. Pretty fast. Right, now I still need the energy and the output I have here. Two UMV energy charges on each, I think. Yeah. And I don't think we have that. Oh, we do. Nice. And then input bus and trend output. Ah, hello. That's awkward. Here we go. Oh. Huh? Okay. I guess I'll have to break this block then. The muffler's is in the way. And build around it. They run on energy alone. The UU FOPs, yes. There's no point in recycling or using the UU amplifier when you can just feed it more energy. It's much easier to scale energy generation than produce the scrap. Change something on the shader config to make it look so much brighter than the standard. I have night vision on, and I also have minimum light here at pretty high. I wouldn't run this usually because I do enjoy like the dark areas, but for like streaming, it's better to for people to actually see what I'm doing. So that's why I have to keep it quite high. I actually don't know if we can supply this all on this one cable. I'm gonna have to go check. Um, that's a bit sus running this on one cable. Um, hmm. I'm going to add 12 more machines. Each uses 4 amps, so that's 48 amps. But for some reason, this isn't pulling all the 48 amps. So I guess the machines don't use the entire load. What are these using? Yeah, so it's like more like 3 amps. So I think let me do the math here. 24 using 3 amps each. That's more than. Yes, the correct answer is just adding a second dynamo hatch. There's a bit of power fail here accidentally. Hello, Destrina. There are no shaders. I would never play without shaders. Have infinity wires? I don't. I feel like it makes the wires like too trivial. You just always use the same wire. I like using the like superconductors and I don't know, having some variety. It's off. All right. Want to see more? Yeah, so orange. This is tint. The chair's off unless my hand is forced, I guess. Just double checking this is indeed UMV, yes. I'm not sure how this could be UXV, but no, good habit to always check that the wire you are connecting is the correct voltage. Now, how do I get the other side? Also, what is this cable even? I guess it's the main cable. Kinda oddly placed here. And I guess that works. Hmm. And annoys me. No, it's unconnected here. There you go. That side is powered. I just need to repeat it on this side as well. Missing one connection. Did I? Oh yeah, there it is. How do I? Ah, pain. No way to get there without breaking block. Oh well. Can you see that? Eyes good. No, I'm not wearing my glasses. Sometimes I blame not having shaders on. My vision is blurred because of that. Isn't the ring flocky? Never, I guess. We have all that is needed. We don't have the ring of Loki. We haven't. I don't think we've done Botania enough to have it. Also, I just realized this cable is not gonna cut it here. More channels somehow. Actually, no, wait, it is. It's only 3. Yeah, it's only 3 channels on each side. It does have enough. Voltron is so poop. Well, would you like to elaborate? Nobody's forcing you to watch, you know? If you think it's bad, you are free to go watch Patti, I guess. Um, no, rate my turtle. That turtle looks like a rune. I don't think that's a turtle. That's more like a shell. Replace all your PAs with GT plus machines yet? Well, most of them, not all. Cutting machines are still PAs, and so are food solidifiers. But mostly everything else is GT plus plus. Ultron is pretty cool, but mainly because of you, I'm disappointed by the rest. Well, I mean, if they played, it would be pretty cool. But yeah, they don't play, so that's why I think that they are less the word less appreciated. I mean, we had 5 streamers supposedly, and the only one streaming, so the PS are better than 3D++. Not anymore, because you have UXB things, so you need 3D++ anyways for the late game recipes. And with sub 1 tick, having increased parallel doesn't really help, as you can actually get parallels with speed if you go past the 1 tick limit. This needs to be U matter in. How many mods do you have? Mods as in game mods, or mods as in moderators in chat? The mod pack has something like 230 mods, I believe. The PTP is still broken. Yeah, for some reason we don't have the buttons anymore. Like this disappeared when you updated to 2.4. But the mod pack is like it's a pre-packaged deal, so I haven't really added any mods except for Wall Edit. So you don't have to start downloading individual mods. It's the entire thing in one package. Be fine. Now I need the is it the it's 6 of these. And it should actually turn on now. Dashboard on. There we go. An actual buff isn't enough. You also nerfed the competition to prove an actually survivable alternative. It's all part of my master plan. But mostly I fixed the bug of Dyson not consuming modules, and then I did the math again and realized that the math or the balancing was done with an incorrect Python script. So I rebalanced them again. Right. I don't think I'm gonna hook up the last two. That should keep us below the amp limit. Actually, this is also on the same. There's only 1 amp here. I think if I leave 3 of them off, that means we cannot overamp the cable. Oh well, overamp the dynamo hatch, I guess. Cable can actually be overamped with 16,000 amperage. Wait, 16,000 amperage. How do you reorganize all of these blocks? I've been playing this mod pack for like almost like 6 years at this point. This is my 5th world. At this point, this is like repetition. I know what the blocks do because I've used them for so long. Just feel the agony to fix water droplets being able to be turned into scrap. There are multiple other ways of making scrap though, so I'm sure people will find other options. And only one time you got gate. I mean, that's still better than most players, no? I don't see that many gate rolls around. Can I put the thing here? No. Oh, that's too fun. One more. Okay, those are the only true ones, the rest are imposters. At this point, the late game Greg is such a grind with the Eye of Harmonies that solo gators are truly a different breed. Let's enable 3 of these and see how the cable looks. It doubles our matter speed. And more than doubles because like 25% was going into this thing. I just replaced this. Oh, this should be a bit like 60 amps now. Looks like we can enable one more, actually 2 more. I just have to leave the last one off. Nope. One off looks so bad. Who's gonna be here looking though? Okay, the timer has already went down. I can re-enable shaders. Oh, but you have a dynamo. But then the active transformer looks bad. That's that's actually in an area where you can see it. So pretty hard to see the impact of these until like tomorrow. A 2.5 million EU amplifier. Almost void that. And what was next on the agenda? I think the processor is being stuck. Let's go check on that. After that, I'm gonna add more DTPFs. Hello, Valentines. Sapsa. So many ways of mistyping my name. Too late to type correctly. Never too late for Greg though. Sappa. Ah, yes. Smapsa. I do like Samsung. Let's have the person that changes the Stargate recipes make one first before changing them again. Look, man, I tried, but then he didn't play, and I cannot force Colin to play, sadly, even if I wanted to. Do you have a Juat? What the hell is a Juat? I think I do. Was there a rule to reach a tier that makes changes to that tier? It's like an unofficial rule. I think Colin kind of bypasses that rule as nobody else is really working on the super and extra late game. Opticals. This is stuck. So why are you stuck? Need the recipe here. King Soldier, Radon, Cool, and Sun. King Soldier. Oh, wait, what? How did this screw up like that? Like the Sun didn't get inserted. It was like 2% of power. Yeah, Nakfuel is kind of unstable right now. I think it's because we don't have enough Naquadria and enriched Naquada. Well, I'm not sure about that. I mean, yeah, we dropped 90 million energy in Aquila in one day. We really need more miners for that stuff. Like, it didn't even take the organs, and I guess the easiest way for me here is to get all the fluids and then just reinsert them in the super tank. Or like very good materials to get from when you first reach the space SA? You mean the space elevator? The space elevator is nice because it allows you to get rid of all the void miners, and there isn't really anything it really unlocks except for allowing you to skip the monoline and must line. So if you haven't like made a good monoline, then that's the main thing you can skip with it. So, but overall, it's nice because you can finally stop spamming like loaded dimensions elsewhere for the void miners. It saves a lot of TPS. So I have Stargate always planned. Planned how? There hasn't like Stargate doesn't really have any planning. It's just whatever Colin wants to do. I'm kinda weirded out by the lack of organism here. Like, where did it go? It just vanished in the thin air. Unless it's all in like one hatch. That'll also be the case. We'll find out soon. It's become good again when you get to Deep Dark. Well, they never become the main resource generation method anymore. You mostly just want Void Miners in the Deep Dark because it allows you to skip making a fusion reaction for titanium. But space elevators are still your main source of all the things until I have harmonies. There it is. They all get dumped into this one place. Weird. The space elevators we have one for mining, one for pumping. Wait, two for pumping. Just one. This one is for mining. This is for the pumps. This is space assemblers. And the rest are not hooked up yet. I can see how to place it. Yeah, we still haven't terraformed them, so they kind of blend in the environment. Have to do that at some point. There's so many of these. Could have made this easier somehow. I think this failed during a server restart. I don't really see any other way of how this could like dump all of it in one place. I don't think there's any way of fixing that unless I just like don't reboot the server. But that's not also very sustainable. Already the user detected run invalidated. Good thing the rules don't apply to us because we started the world early enough. Lost in how to make inputs into the other tanks with P2Ps. So you need to have a separate input P2P channel and a separate output P2P channel. Cannot do it with the single one. It's a bit more annoying than using the super tanks, but it's way more scalable, so it's worth it. Are the ratios correct here? Like, yeah. Alright. Now we should be able to just reinsert this into the tanks, and that should fix everything. So this is 41, which would be a living soldier. Instantly eat it all. Then we have the radon, coolant, organism. Now all of these should turn on. Uh-oh. I think I found the reason why it failed. That might have been when I was hooking up the gas lines here, and it power failed the entire thing. Configured it, but I don't know how to get two inputs into it since P2P and there's only one input location. You have one input hatch and one output hatch. The input hatch goes on top and the output hatch goes on bottom. And you have the input P2P on, well, the input hatch and the output P2P on the output hatch. Where's the closest Yota tanks I could show this? Just check that this thing is running now. Running. So this is how we have ours. There's a input hatch on top, and then we have the fluid and with an in prefix or postfix, I guess. This is the like input side. And then we have the same thing on the bottom side for the output. This is also like an input, but it says out. And then there's the AE2 Yota hatch, so we can use it for autocrafting. Right, so circuits are fixed. Now we can wait for this to finish. And we could make another compass. Well, they are a bit annoying to build. Maybe I'll make a few space-time DDPFs first. Actually, do I still have... Yeah, these are not even hooked up yet. Why are you off? Oh. This is the random built DDPFs that aren't even running. They don't have output space, huh? And what? Oh. Okay. Let me fix that. Now, if I can remember where I placed the cosmic neutronium Yota tank. Be roughly like here. This. Actually, priority number one, let's check why the power is being generated, otherwise we're gonna die in like less than 20 hours. The P2P and the output on input, yes. They are both on inputs because it makes it easier to use the better P2P, as you can just filter by input and it only shows the thing you want to link it to. Oh, right, I remember. We are completely out of the the extremely unstable Nakreda. That means I need to set up a new space miner. It's up. Let's work on that next. Space time isn't like crucial right now. No QFT for Naquadria. Even if we had a QFT, we couldn't supply it with the base dust. That's the thing we're missing. And we don't really need the QFT as the existing rack line is fast enough to process everything. But definitely when we need to scale it up even further and the rack line is at capacity, then yeah, we'll make a QFT. But there's no real point because our mega rack line is fast enough. But yeah, as you can see, we don't have the quadri oxide mixture. It's eaten up too fast. This one was for the space assemblers. So was this should be for the pumps, if I remember correctly. Yep. What about this one? Empty. I think I'll leave this for pumps as well, and probably do this one here as a mining one. Honey actually is like 200 machines line, and Dyson is like one machine. Yes, and you might see why I do not like Dyson if you look at it that way. But now with the nerf, Dyson is actually somewhat more complex, as you kind of have to. Well, you kind of use your main autocrafting, but you do have to constantly supply these Dyson Swarm modules now. These are not like you might want to even passive this. Actually, full update thing. But yeah, if you don't supply any computation, you're gonna have to supply over 800 modules per hour per Dyson. Even if you do supply all the computation, you still have to do 64 per Dyson per hour. So it's not as free to run anymore. Right, how do we... Wait, this isn't even built. Yeah, I want to use like a built one. This one is built, so let's do this. No power though. It's hard to find the power line. Wait, what? Where are these holes? Like an explosion or something. Hmm. Life dimension. Yeah, this basement is kind of insane. Alright, here we have the backbone. I should order a few quantum computers. I think you need to use APUs. But I have to check that. I should actually check it first so it can craft while I set up the power lines. Radio station is probably the closest one. I actually don't remember ever setting up a quantum computer myself. My teammates always did it for me. How hard can it be? Yeah, APUs. I guess I also need the heat vents. Oh, these are cheap. LV motors. What? While I'm here, I should probably note down the values. I know you have to like overclock this. Oh. Break down the computer when it got heated, otherwise it blows up. I know that much. Which layer was this on? With Eye of Harmonies, we're kind of working towards it. We're missing space-time and UV matter, and Quadria. So I just fixed UV matter. Space-time is coming up soon. Right now I'm getting more Quadria with the Space Miner. We are really close to starting the craft, and then we have to wait for like 2 days for the craft to finish. Eye of Harmonies soon. Cloud has been working on it. He was online earlier today. I didn't have enough lasers. Basically, thing ever got Eye of Harmony. Probably up to like 100 if you include like the Chinese communities that don't really interact with the English community. So I would say about 50 or so, a bit more maybe, in the main Discord. I guess I can just pipe in the entire backbone here. No real reason not to. Chinese community is also a mystery to me. The Chinese community is a weird place. They play with lots of custom mods and then they complain about balance because they're not bad. I don't know. They made the box. Like, what? The things they do are wild. You need more active transformers as well. Yep. Ah, yes. Should have seen this coming. That's really like Dream Master. Yeah, I've seen some of the things they do. Now, I kind of want to put lasers on the quantum computers as well, but I don't think that's gonna look very good. I might just have to do like a cable. I can do 9 outputs from one network switch. So if I want the entire thing, which is 24 modules, I'm going to need 3. It's always easier to do 4 of them, one on each side. Am I being pinged? For no reason at all. Beautiful. As the first box only gates being made, like mining the powers into all process, a single box in the servers and gates. I don't think so. That would probably take longer to encode the recipe than actually making it normally. You need to make a few network switches with GOS. Like 15, I guess. First one finished. How about the rest? There we go. I need to download this, otherwise it's go boom. Almost up to 2.5 thousand loaded chunks. Damn. For 1 or 2 stargates. We have to get 2 if you want to get the row. So 2 is the minimum. But we might end up making more just in the spirit of like having so many players. This box. Box is a new multi-block that the Chinese community came up with that allows you to encode recipes into it and basically have like skips the steps. And it also has a perfect OC for all the steps, which is completely broken, as you can have perfect OC on your line recipes and like that. There was like a huge PR on it, but I don't think it ever like went anywhere. All right, time to try and set up a quantum computer, I guess. How do these things work? I do 2, because I can. I didn't order the casings for this. Computer treatments and things like that. Hmm. I want the network switches like here. Let me trace those out first. Probably on the roof for the like ease of access. Why are you awake? What do you mean? It's only 1 a.m. I usually go sleep at like 3 a.m. Not that late. What did the other setup? I haven't been using Worldly that much lately, just to be kinda, well, just to avoid people complaining about me using it too much. 3 a.m.? No, it's 1 a.m. I don't live in Russia. I think I'm gonna do this with just one quantum computer. Too long. Like 12 long? Too long. One less. And 9 is a weird length for this, but oh well. Hmm. It'll be here. We could have one central quantum computer building and just put optical cables like lasers everywhere. It gets a bit annoying when you have to like add branches to it. And it's easier to just have the quantum computers where the computation is used. Right now, if I autobuild this, does it work? Wow, it does. Add computation P2P. After we add laser connectivity to light P2P. P2P everything. Stargate P2P. You know what I'm saying? Advanced computer casing. Now, I think we need maintenance on this. And I'm not sure, do these even use maintenance or not? Oh, I'm adding it anyways. Can afford the 64 amps to be half UEV. UV energy hatch. To power over here. Here. And did I turn this on? Nope. I also need to power these. This is going to be in the way, so I think I have to do a little bend here. When you have a server now, but when I try to turn this mod rejection, that means you have a wrong version of on the client as on the server. People just sounds as a modded MC wiki. Well, I do know a lot. So. In first stacks, alright, let's see if Cloud has made it. What? Okay, that's a lot of seeds. They did not really trash though, so let's not get rid of them. Okay, Steve's hacking is here, so let's avoid all the Steve's factory manager stuff. There it goes. And it counters the stream that asks 10 questions per minute. Yeah. Question answering stream. I know able. Ah. Already kinda blocks this spot. Do this. I guess I can just kind of snake the data cables. Right. Everything powered. Actually, I guess I can just have the data cables come up on the top row here, so this doesn't even matter. What do we need next? I guess to get these resolved. That backup thing where we make you avoid the highest tier circuits. No, I refuse. Mostly because I would have to make them in batches of 384. It would take forever to make just one. And I would completely forget it. What else do I need here? I need the data output. Right. Data. Not fair enough. Come on. What do you mean we're missing the molten iridium? Thank you. How many points to avoid one batch of UXV circuits? That's actually expensive though. It's a surprising amount of space time. Let's see how much actually it is. UXV circuit. There is no UXV circuit in here. Oh, right. These are not made in batches. I forgot. Never mind. Never mind. To avoid I have Harmony controller. That can be a donation goal. This time is free. Well, maybe if I have Harmony, we don't. This time is pretty expensive still. All right, now there was a tips and tricks on how to solve this. Let me see if I can actually use to my advantage here. What mode are we in? Are in mode before, right? So how do I read this chart again? Just click randomly, I guess. Or I could just try the tool, I guess, as well. Random click and go. Okay, accidentally did it. There's a solver for it? Yeah, there's a tips and tricks thing. Somebody made a Python script that you can like point at this thing and it automatically makes a best thing for it that like stays solved for a long time. In Rust? Ah, okay. Yeah, I only glanced over it, didn't look too much into it. I know how this works, guys. Trust me, I'm a professional. There we go. So dumb. Alright, that's the values now. So it breaks after some time? Yes, I do think it breaks. Although you can get it to be like really stable, somehow. At least that's what I got out of the tips and tricks thing. 0.358. Look, I'm just copying what we have already. I don't know what these numbers mean. Might as well just be magic. I don't think I have enough APUs. Why is it actually taking so long to craft this? Oh, because it's done in like a PA circuit assembler, that's why. Actually missing the one. Right. Now we need the vents. Oh, let's do that too. Good thing I'm not the only one. Apparently doing that on single blocks actually makes them like 2 or 3% faster. Silly thing. I don't know why it even exists. To find your crowbar. Do you not have a crowbar in your second hotbar? Oh, that's annoying. You're missing one. Or in like a full inventory if you don't have the. I guess you could right click it with a washer. It's a bit scary right clicking blocks with a washer always. Alright, these don't explode on me. Yeah, expected as much. Try that again. Already made heat. Ooh. Okay, we are computing. And we are accumulating heat. That's supposed to happen? Normal. Okay, let me just monitor it until it stabilizes. Over 9,000 heat. Where do I see the heat though? I guess I have to open this and it shows the heat maybe. Water. And overheats, it just burns the ships and explode. Ah, okay. looks like fine. Nice. Wait, can I shut this down and modify the structure? Or does it explode? Or is it only if I remove the racks themselves? Does all burn? No. Seems to be fine. But I forgot to add the hatches. The hatches. I modified the structure, let's go boom. And then quantum bombs will explode. I just got the wrong voltage. Okay, I yield. Trust you. How are these in crafting hell? Um, I think the precise assemblers are stuck. I have to go check on that. Outline on every block is the glass from shader. It's the shader. Enable it in the shader settings. I need to redo the uncertainty thing. Oh, right. Well, that doesn't take that long though. Just randomly click it for a minute. Right. Are you running or are you stuck? This thing actually. This conflict? Oh no. I think it might have conflicted with something. Not like this. CPUs are done. Computer heat vents are definitely not done. Let's try reordering, I guess, and emptying this manually. Oh boy. I need to enable blocking mode on all of these, I guess. The hell? It might also be that it's just in the um, wrong circuit. That worked. Can't forget to empty the fluids as well. Nothing is crafting, so you can empty the fluids without any problems now. Why blue? How did this end up here? First time this like conflict thing happened with Universal. You can fix it by enabling blocking mode. Oh, but it does mean we have to make the pattern sizes a lot bigger. Try that again. Is it working this time around? We can get back to the miners. Back to what? The miners, of course. Optical connector, optical slave. The miners, yes. It's slave labor with miners. You are off, so I should be able to modify you. Slave connector. Here as well, or I guess it'd be better. Right, that's offset. Oops. This is much cleaner than the existing setup, though. That thing was like, this held together by duct tape. Kept adding things into it. That's the first base elevator we had. I've cleaned my booty hole in 31 days. Okay, good to know, I guess. Maybe you should get on that. I think I have the data on the front side on the existing setup, but it makes more sense to have it closer here. I need a second color of spray. Let's do blue. Almost the same. Very nice. You like the color blue? I do. It is my favorite color. Somebody didn't guess that yet. More cleaning. All right. You really want to see A clean one day? To do more, remove more SMM stuff. I think I already deleted all of it though. Can take a look. I know we have rapid item vault, some solar panels. Ah yes, question marks. Drawer key. Yeah, I don't think we need these anymore. Dark matter shard. Alright. What do we use this for? Artificial gravity generator. I guess I'm gonna keep that. Liquid slime clay bucket. What hyperlink blocked? What are these things? Foods as well. Ah yes, imp skin. My most hated item. Nope. Scars Forge like a degenerate? Disgusting. Why don't you just install it from the downloads page? I mean how all of my info is being stolen. I don't have to tell you. You already know it. Now, if I was smart, I would have made these face the side so I could use the same color on all of them. Any point changing at this point? Probably not. Right, that should be all of them. Well, let's set up this second quantum computer as well. One was already set up, I think. No, it was the other one. You should have computation here. Yep. You hate doing your tedious, repetitive things like this. It's not that bad if you do it like once every few days. I haven't had to set up the quantum computers before, so it's not. It's like somewhat new for me. Uncertainty resolver was okay. Fine. Ooh. be on. And this was right as well. I can turn it on. And that shouldn't explode. Right, computation, which was the hardest part, is done. It's hooked up. Now we just need everything else. All of this is for Quadria. Need input hatches, talking input buses, and output bus. How many S's do you have? This would be the fourth one we are setting up, but there's space for like 10 more. And let's just hook them up as we need. Then we need the output. They get more S's for lithium? We need lithium in those like large amounts. Huh? A few days away from Eye of Harmony though. Oh, so are we? Because Eye of Harmony before we do, then I'm gonna be annoyed. For boron plasma? Wait, how do you not get enough lithium for like from random byproducts of mining? Fucking hatch needing Stargate plate casings to craft? That would only be balanced. Now we need to get the. Actually enable the space elevator first. It's formed. Nice. Now we need to get all the channels. So each one of these takes 2 channels, and we have 24 in total. And when they take, yeah, 2 channels. It does mean we need 2 wireless in total. This way is to like have it here, I guess. Also on the other side. How I had it. Have it 1 more block. I need 2 more blocks. Ore factories? Yes, we have like 16 or 20 ore factories, I believe. There's no point using normal macerators. Ore factories are way more convenient. Hmm. Ore factories in 1 SE. Yeah, those numbers seem kind of low. Not gonna lie. Okay, I think it makes more sense to move the wireless 1 more block. No. Actually, use the different ways of processing for different materials. We only have 3 different ones. We have the macerate macerate centrifuge for most things. That is the fastest. Then we have one for sifting and one for where we actually want the byproducts. So the slowest one. But I would say 90% of ores go through the macerate centrifuge, as that is twice as fast as the other ones. Oh, it's always low. How is lithium low? We have like 4 billion. Yeah, well, actually, we only have one SE as well for mining. But it is dedicated to mining, and then we have one for pumping as well. And one for space assembling. If you have all of them shared in one SE, then I can see why you might be low on materials. Also, I guess all the NAC fuel stuff kind of makes lithium as a byproduct from space mining. I think I've really automated to have requested drill tips. I just have it passive with PAs. Actually, I'm gonna have to set it up soon here as well, assuming we have molten aqueduct. I think we do have it automated, so I think I can do it here pretty easily. Oh, that's thanks. Change of plans, I guess. To route them like this. More cable. I guess here I could go directly down. Might as well just have it mirrored. Ah, what beautiful spaghetti I am creating here. Spamming wireless connectors. I really hate spamming them. It makes setup so hard to like try to track down where everything is going. And cables is the actual way of doing things. Right now I need a wireless connector somewhere. That somewhere would be here. So this one goes to Orproc, and these two go to mainnet. So much nicer working in the actually decorated space elevator though. Only your name them? You can actually, if I update the server. Naming the wireless connectors was added like a few days ago. Extra on Stargate, no P2Ps, no wireless connectors. Yes, just cable everywhere. Uh, that controller would look actually insane. Always takes me 2 minutes to load this area. Come on. And wireless connectors are using them for saving TPS. Are they no issue? There isn't really any issue in spamming the wireless connectors. I just don't like using them as I feel like they make the setups less like visible. I like seeing where the channels are actually going. But of course, we use them to connect like long distances, where it does make sense to run like 1,000 blocks of cable. with lag if you use them instead of cables. I actually don't think they are that bad for lag. I haven't seen like any concrete proof that they are the things that cause the lag. The version got the option added to rename wireless connectors. Yes, yes, it was indeed. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. There it is. You can name them. All right. Do we have free connectors? Answer is kinda. That a few blocks. Oh, right. Almost there. Almost there. I just need the drill tips and the configuration of the P2Ps. To get this forest. I think this is straight on plasma. Double check. Yeah, you don't. And plasma out. In and out. Yes. Preferably you would have the buttons, but for some reason this version is bugged and it doesn't have the buttons on here. But there should be buttons down here that allow you to like specify to only show input and outputs. But the text field also works. All right, plasma is done. Next, we need to set the distance 100, I believe, for the Aquadria. Let me just actually double check that. Oxide mixture, space mining, Mark 7. Distance 50 to 150, so 100 should do it. Now we want to add a sign on all of this. Just so we don't forget what the hell these things are mining. And then I guess I can set the config already, although we need to automate this. We have some UHV solidifiers left over. A few. Let's use those. This is going to need 10 amps of UEV. Guess I could use a 64 amp if we had one. So we don't. I'll just use two of these. It looks like a nice spot. Oh, never mind. It's a horrible spot. Just hope the Nakoda smelting we have can keep up. I doubt it can, so I might have to add a Mega ABA for that as well. That's LV plus. I kind of want do LV. Not that it really matters, but still. Can do the drills. Can do the rods. Actually, just 16 machines should be fast enough, and it does the entire thing in one batch. Complete truck. I'm missing the maintenance. There we go. Now these just need the computation. So I'm going to set up the network switches. I'm going to do for the mining rows. Just slugging bus doesn't get consumed. So this needs the what is it, the advanced computer casing in the middle. And also maintenance. Maintenance could go here, I guess. Like you haven't ever used a space elevator for mining. No wonder you don't have any lithium. U form, U form. Now, if I just click this, I think it's gonna work. Great. Set all of these to 1. Wait, I just need to set. Ah, shit. Did it even matter? I think it did. Press enter every time. You don't need to mess with the values? I thought you did. Guess I'll try on the other ones. Let's see what these are saying. 1 then 0. Enable these. Yeah, content 0. I'm gonna fix the terrain around SEs. Good question. Maybe one day. I'm pretty sure you do have to set the values correctly. With Plasma, yes, it does have everything. Uh, let's have Plasma. Let's have the mining drones, and it just use the Nakoda rods. Let's have an output bus. The distance set correctly. The SE is enabled. Knowledge of the actual mining modules. They are set. Distance is set. Overdrive is fine. Mode is fine. Range, yeah, this should be fine. Oh, what? Oh, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one where I set the values. Let me go check what I did on the existing network switch. Pretty sure my network switches never worked if I didn't change the values. Time now. There we go. Because it's all blinking red here. The destinations are the same. And this is 1. Okay. Just a one-time setup, so it's not that bad. Numpad doesn't work for this goddamn. I have to raise my left hand. Press enter. Painful. Or use the dislocators. I like flying around, taking the views, you know. The destinations are fine. Those don't need to be changed. So they should be working now. Um, oh, is it not working though? One is getting and five is getting, but three isn't. Drop that thing here. Keep going. Remember, past had to use the parameter block, which was like 30 times more confusing. I remember those times. I don't think anyone ever used these things. Like the network switch doesn't have any documentation. Okay, now these should be turning on, but look like they are. Oh no, there we go. Now it started. Oh, they should have everything now. No? Oh, there's a zero. Why? That it does have computation. Up. What does it do? It's basically a way to route computation. It can split one data stream into multiple. Very convenient for the mining modules. And I have one mining drone. Oh wait. Oh. We shared the drones before and it worked fine. For some reason this doesn't. Oh? This. Why is missing channel? Oh. I actually missed this. On a plasma. I guess I missed that. This one should be working. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, alright. All coming together now. Double check the values here. Are fine. This need to. No, this should also be fine. No packets are coming in. Oh, might be it. Uh, network switch. Why can't you just work? Alright, that's at the restart, but no, now that data just disappeared completely. Oh no. Uh, it's appearing in like random places. The hell? Okay, well, let's try this one. I'll already set this up. So this is the one that's running, I think. Yeah. And root. 7. No, it's 9. 5. And 9. Now, why is this saying that it cannot root? Oh, because we lost the certainty. Ah, great. Random click and go. It's not very effective. Ah. Okay, that did something. Are you rooting now? Yes. And this should mean these turn on. We have managed to turn on half of them. All right, half more to go. Why are you the only one who didn't turn on? Okay, let's grab the topic here. Ah, yep, forgot the one here. Right, he's 75% online now. I just need to figure out why this isn't routing. Looks completely fine to me. Hmm. What's up here? He's getting data in there, but like not enough or something. Oh, okay. I just turn them on. All right. That should hopefully fix our Naquatria problems and give us billions of random ores as well. We're almost done. Nice. Can finally get transcendent metal, I guess. That's the first thing you usually do with it. Or I guess easier neutronium, depends how much you need. Right. We have 12 more miners, which is actually like 100% extra capacity. See how the Naquatria ore is doing. I'm not very impressed. Make sure it's actually going out here. Hashed items should be fine. Let me disconnect this cable temporarily and check that we actually get some hashed Aquatria in here. Oh great, trash ores. Just as value setup correction on the miners. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like the Aquatria ore is at distance 50 to 150. I have them all at 100. Be fine. So many trash ores. Oh, look, it's an infinity catalyst, which is nice. Haven't hit the Aquatria vein quite yet though. There it is, yeah. Aquatic oxide mixture dust. So this is working. Now there is this one problem, which is that this might actually overload our ore processing factories. And the two ways I can see if us fixing it is by whitelisting these miners or just adding more ore factories. Let's go see how bad it is. Whitelist the miners? Nonsense. Just process everything. Avoid the useless ores and keep the useless ones. But I would have to. I guess I could go through all the ores and whitelist the useful ones. Might be the smarter thing to do. Let's first see if the ore processing factories are keeping up or not. Because they did have some extra capacity, but I'm not sure how much. This is fine, but what about this here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to whitelist. Uh-oh. This is not keeping up. Yeah. Alright, it's whitelisting time. But now it's much easier to blacklist as all of them are running the same drone. I currently blacklist them or whitelist them in the existing miner as they were like all mismatched, different drones and different distances. So it's pretty hard. Alright, so get rid of this. And now we need to make a list of like every ore here. I guess there's only 10 pages, so it shouldn't take that long. It probably makes more sense to go through all of these and like take the actually useful ores. All of this is trash. Actually, we don't even need Tiberium anymore, even. Podium Awakened, Recording Fox Electrum, that's always nice. Lithium. Tantalum. I'll take it. Antium, Yttrium, Ibium, sure. Indium. Indium. Orundum is. I guess Orundum isn't very useful. We have so much of it. Of this. Give me. This one I do think is useful to mine. Or Europe. I think we already had that here. I guess we didn't. And trees are. I don't think we need that. One's nice. I guess the neutronium ore is actually kind of useless because we just make it out of iron. Neutronium, black plutonium could be useful. Rhodium, yeah. Oh, how does one filter this? Load from bus. Hey. Oh crap, do I have to put every single one here manually? Uh, that's gonna take a while. I guess I'll just start with adding these for now, and then we can look at the more important ones. Which would also make the bedrock humanity DPS too. We do, yeah. So it might not even make sense to stockpile it. Might just actually put the Infinity Catalyst here as well, actually. That, yeah, don't really need anything else except these three. Oh no, no, I messed up the ordering. I guess the Lutetium ore could be useful as well. Infinity Catalyst. Everything else is kinda whatever. Except Platinum and Osmium stuff. Hey, let's get rid of everything else. Oh, come on. Make clear your bookmarks at once. I didn't want to do it. I think it's because I took them out from the recipe, and it kind of thought it was one recipe or something. That was some accident. Need to remember that this is a whitelist. Otherwise we avoid everything we actually want. Do this even here in the mining distance? They do. Okay, so it is worth putting it here. Okay, just stick to copy the whitelist. I can try. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, doesn't work. I'll use 80. What is it though? That is true. At this point, I'm already committed. When did you turn off? We do have trash filtering in the ore processing, but like the things we want to trash here aren't like actual trash. It's just we don't need them in as large amounts as these produce. Crafting queue from yesterday finish? It did indeed. We actually still need to upgrade the backbone. I don't think I'm gonna do it today, as it is nearing 3 a.m. soon. So I want to get this set up and then gonna head off. Now I need to figure out why did this turn off, and I think it's because the quantum computers broke. Might try the autosolver so it makes like a stable solution. I think everything is whitelisted now. Yeah. Oh, nope, never mind. Still missing this row. But it's written in Rust. I don't know how Rust executables work. Okay, why did this turn off? I'm not trying to close this properly or what? Weird. His power failed or something. Can't really say if it's power failed or not. No. Hmm. Confusing. Oh, these are. Oh, right. These are on the different quantum computers. So that might be the reason. You know, it's front loaded. All right. Are you? Yes. Unit problems. Okay. That was. Oh, it's okay for now. Also fine. It should be running. That should hopefully fix the overflowing of the ore miners or the ore processors. Let's see if I can get this thing working though. random executables. There's an X, yeah. Why do I want to take this? Oh boy. I already broke it, right? Go in there. Yes. Mode 4 lamps in corners. Green is this. With X space. I need to use here X for this. Crap. I need to open the window first. I'll put it on my second monitor here so it doesn't go behind the game. Also 63, 510. The offset here. About 50 pixels, I think. Can I? That ruler doesn't really work. Unless I do this, I guess. See. It's like 60 pixels. Right. Let's go. Oh, the offset is wrong. I was clicking at the wrong spot. Need to retry with better offsets, I believe. Let me open up the image on my second monitor here. Try running that again. Ah, saved my settings. My offset was just wrong. My calculator taking so long to open. Oh, I want to open. God, what's happening? There we go. It's open multiple. Ah, okay, my offset was too high, that's why. Right, let's retry. Did it fail again? Yeah, the offset is wrong again. Damn it. This virus will slowly change all your fluid P2P to fluid expert buses. I hope not. Alright, I think I can just edit this one file with Notepad here. It's in binary. What the hell? All right. Need running once more. Try 55 for the offset, maybe. Looks more promising. Still failed. What is this solver even doing? It's broken. The mode on the solver mean? Oh, okay. I'll just broke it by moving the mouse. So you have these like different modes depending on how many lamps you have lit up. And apparently it changes how you need to solve the thing. But I don't think this thing is working unless my grid offsets are wrong. Hmm. You know, if the offsets might be wrong or something. One lamp and it's at four corners. No, I have four lamps. One, two, three, four, all the four corners. Okay, places are full to puzzle. I don't think that's a problem. I'm pretty sure this is mode 4. It is, yeah, I think it might be reading the wrong values. Like, if you look here, it's reading like 1, 2, 0. Hmm. I tried breaking and replacing that. Sorry, yeah. With the thing, it's not working anymore. Oh, no, I didn't save the settings. Huh. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it's working properly. It's unfortunate. It might be that the offsets are wrong as well. I guess I'll just solve this manually for now. It's randomly clicking and hope it doesn't crash while away. There we go. There we go. So this should all be running now, except for some reason they turn off, funnily enough. I'll check on the ore processing factories before I head off. Ore proc still clogged? Most likely, yes. There was like 500 million ore in the backlog. It's gonna take a while to clear. I think actually it might have been slowly filling up even without the new space miner, so we might have to upgrade the ore proc. Actual things in ore proc. That's one way to do it, I guess. I think it's primarily the orundum ore. Basaltic mineral sand as well. Honestly, we don't need the iron. I think I'm just going to trash these things. Find them though. This as well. Then the Boston side. Oh, it's right here. I put all of these into the trashing filter instead. Orundum is a bit annoying though because we do have to keep that going for an fuel. See what else we might find here that's clogging it up. Hyalite, yeah, okay. Herberite as well. This one away. Ouch. All this random crap. Honestly, it shouldn't even be processed. I do even process this stuff. I think this, yeah, if I put them in here, they get voided as this is higher priority. The Pytorch and trash those ores, 90% of them are junk. They're actually surprisingly good when electrolyzed, and we do have a like really good electrolyzer array. It's just the processing the ore itself takes a while. Like this electrolyzer array we have here can process ridiculous amounts of ore. These are all running at UXV voltage, I think. And this UMV. Just the ore processing factory is being too slow. And these are also only running at only. Oh, crap! I already upgraded this all to run at UXV. Oh. I guess there's no real easy way of speeding this up. Did they turn off? Why are you off? Um. Or is this subnet? It should be orange. Yeah, it is orange. I think I just have to make the number at where it refreshes higher. That might be the reason here. Are they whitelisted on the stocking bus? They are not. It's just how the output works. Alright, I see what's happening here. So I can actually just make this be a lot bigger. Like maybe 500,000 or something. By this number. One more. Please tell me you can copy this. You can, great. Yeah, okay, this is definitely the reason why it's talking like that. But you kind of you kind of put more than bruh. I only put 5 numbers in here. That yeah, that okay. That makes it like 10 times faster. Goddamn. These don't seem to have the same problem. Yeah. All right. Let's go take a look at the. Actually, wait. These also have the same problem. Oh. All right. Now let's go take a look at the subnet. It's current TPS. Repeat find this though. Yeah, now it seems to be tearing through the ore a lot faster. The TP is actually surprisingly good right now. Right, this seems to be handling it pretty nicely. This always slowly fills up when a server restarts. Otherwise, this is very nicely filtered. At some point, handle all of this. A big problem. All right. Well, seems to be cleaning itself up slowly. And after it starts tearing through the quadria, that should help. I just wish it was the end ore, so it's just like 4x yield. I think in preparation for tomorrow, I'm gonna set the Naquadria stockpile to be at 10 million, which means we won't be producing any power for like at least a few hours. But we do have enough buffer to last until then, and that means we can hopefully start the Eye of Harmony tomorrow. Put 10 in here. Oh, nice. Or 0. Okay. That's 10 million. Right, so now we won't be running the Knackfill until we have 10 million Naquadria ingots. Let's double check that the NAC line is actually smelting properly. And we also do not have anything crafting currently. Guess I could kind of speed it up by ordering some optical circuits. You know much about the genetics mod? I know nothing of the genetics mod. Is Dysons? No, I refuse. We will not touch Dysons. Would it be better to have a dedicated factory for Naquadria? Well, possibly, yeah, but I don't think we really need it. Okay, this doesn't look very promising. What the fuck? What the? Oh. Um. Just QFT for NAC. We haven't had the need to do that because the NAC client has been fast enough. Like, there's no point making the QFT for NAC when you don't even have any of the base ore to feed it. The yield isn't any better, so there's no real point. It just makes it scaling it easier. Okay, so what's going on here? Why is the enriched NAC not being serviced here? This is empty. Class is online. Right, that mode was the problem. I see. It's gonna be a lot better if you focus the QFT. Yeah, I'm aware, but we don't have the fermium or neptunium plasma to do that. So maybe at some point. Yeah, I think the plat line has been going burr a little bit too fast. 0.7 billion platinum salt. Oh man, the sisters are slacking. No wonder they're running at UH3 voltage. I think this one is. They're all running at UH3 voltage. No wonder it's so slow. Okay, well, for now, I don't think I'm gonna fix it. I'm just gonna toss in even more drives. To bed now? Alright, yeah, I'm also gonna go to bed in like 10 minutes or less. To fix this damn thing. I guess tomorrow we also have to upgrade the flatline more. Oops. Oh, I'll last for another few days at least, hopefully. Um, 94 million low quality quality of sulfate. That should be being processed. Sideways sifters are so cursed. What do you mean? They're beautiful. Belong to the army. I actually I mistook the month. So I only have a 2-day exercise this month, and I have the 11-day exercise next month. So a week for the 2-day one, and then I'll be back for another month, and then after that I'll be gone for 2 weeks. It starts on the 22nd for the short one, and 26th next month for the big one. What for the Quadria? The Bornek here. Here? Nope. Nope. Never remember how I set this up. Yes. Alright, so why are you not running? Oh, the distillation tower is too slow? You're running. Enough output speed. Oh my god. That explains a lot why we don't have Nakatria, to be fair. Alright, I'm just going to make this grid. To be fair, I never thought I would jam the NAC line because of too much P507. That's a new one. Oops. I should have level controlled that better, to be fair. Anyways, I can probably turn off the P507 LCR here. It was this one. Uh, does that fully recycle? It should, but every time I've looked at it, it keeps getting voided. So I just made a dedicated MCR doing it at all times, but it looks like it has been running for so long that it filled all the buffers and made the entire thing jam. Which is quite impressive on its own. Like, there's 1 billion of that stuff now. Another output patch being full. What is it this time? Water? Wait, what? Huh? I must have removed this trash can here. That's why the osmium wasn't being processed as well. Alright. Should have batch mode on. Does, huh? Hey, why are you? You're not running. Oh, you are, okay. I have 100 million buffer to void for like 100 or 1000 million. Because we have a dedicated quantum tank here for it. Ah. Alright, are we getting here now? We are. It's gonna take a while until this is at 10 million though. Hopefully it starts devouring through this now. Going, okay, never mind. It's getting consumed. Then the question is, can the vacuum freezers keep up? Answer seems to be no, because the export bus is too slow. It's fine. Most of them are online. Is the tank to void overflow? Yeah, that would also fix it, but then we would be avoiding P507 from the MCR that makes it, which also isn't that great. Well, seems to be going now again. I will leave it be. And I'm a little worried about leaving the base at the 0 energy production, but have to do it. Let's see how the UU matter is doing. We have achieved almost 500 million extra in the 2 hours I've been streaming. So we should have enough UU matter to start the Eye of Harmony craft tomorrow. The only problem is going to be the space time. See how much we need for that. I'd like to set up the DTPFs for that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that tomorrow or today, as it is already 3 AM. Are you excited for stocking input hatch? No, I don't think it should be added. It's a similar thing as the crib. It trivializes automation too much. Where's all your power going? Making it exotic catalyst. That takes about 170 billion. Alright, so UU matter is going to be done when I wake up tomorrow. Quadria should be fine. Space time is the only problem. Everything else we have. Except for some reason we don't have low power ICs. When? Yeah, space time is going to be the only thing we need for making the IF army tomorrow. Love stocking bus, but don't like the stocking hatch. Yes, the stocking bus allows new types of automation, as it is unique in what it can do. And it also saves a lot of lag because you don't have to use input buses and handle the items as actual items. But the stocking hatch is like, voids already are not laggy, so there's no lag reduction possible from there. And you can achieve the same thing with like some clever automation. And it will just trivialize things like the crypt did. Like most likely, if the stocking hatch is added, then it's gonna be at the same level as the crib, so like late UMV. Because like if you have both the stocking bus and the stocking hatch, you can just infinitely parallelize everything without any like issues and no thought. Info on what the server specs are. I think there is like an about section in the Twitch bio. Should say the CPU and the RAM. Double check. Yeah, it does say it. I think buffer was a mistake. I agree. Shouldn't exist. Stocking bus for free and then hatching you would be right weird though. But the thing is, stocking bus is actually a huge lag reduction tool. Coupled like combined with batch mode, it's how you can actually make machines go fast without using tick time. And if we didn't have stocking bus, then it would not be possible to make Stargate. A stocking hatch does not have the same benefit. And the only thing it really allows is you can avoid using like fluid export buses. Like, okay, so what? But you can infinitely parallelize machines that also use fluids in the recipes. I think this seems to be going down very slowly, but I think that's because we're just getting so much more narcotic right now. Let me go take one last look at the ore processing factories before I head off. Yeah, I think the millions went up to like the fifth or sixth row before. Now it's already cleared most of it. And when it hits in a quadria, then we're actually gonna start getting some real quadria here. Oh, it's only been like a trickle for some reason. Hmm. I guess to save power, we are completely full on the excited, so I think I'm going to shut down the wireless for now. Try to go into a low power mode. To remember to turn it back on tomorrow. I'm gonna save like 170 billion instantly. Like this. I think I want to log off here so I can smack this again when I log in next time. Added it is streaming, so you can go take a look at what they are doing. I believe he was despairing over making NAC Fuel Mark III. But yeah, tomorrow we should be able to start the Eye of Harmony craft, assuming we have enough space time, which we should. If not, we have to upgrade the DDPFs. Actually, we should get a lot more space time overnight as well because we are not using it to make the fuel. That basically triples our space time production. So I'm pretty confident we can actually start it tomorrow even without any upgrades. But yeah, it is late, 3 a.m. I think I ever streamed this late. So yeah, we shall see tomorrow. Everyone, bye.